Hi everybody, welcome to Pilates People. My name is Cassandra. In today's Pilates Quickie, we're going to work to reframe our posture after probably sitting on your couch working all day, like so, so that we can make sure our nerves are feeling healthy. You know, all those moments where your upper back doesn't feel so good, and occasionally that gets down into your arms or up into your neck. Let's take a look at that. So, closing the computer. Slide it away. Organize your space a little bit. And go ahead and sit up tall for me. I want you to be up on the edge of your seat. So instead of getting back and getting comfy, what's happening with my pillows here? Here we go. Instead of leaning back and getting comfy, you're forward on the edge so that you can really feel your feet on the floor and that they're parallel hip width apart. You've got yourself stacked on your sits bones, and you're really looking for earlobes over shoulders, shoulders over hips, so the sideways view of that. If you feel yourself leaning forward, I want you to pitch back a little bit so you can get that nice stacking. And once you've gotten yourself there, go ahead and feel yourself drawing your belly in towards your back body. Again, just in an effort to lengthen up taller and give yourself that core support to be here. And then I want you to take your arms all the way out to your sides. You can lengthen through those fingers. If you're already feeling like this is a lot through your arms and you're feeling a little nervy through your fingers, soften your elbows. Do whatever you can do here, but reach if you can. And with your next inhale, I just want you to reach those arms all the way up overhead. And then exhale, lower those arms all the way back down to your sides. So just sliding on this plane here. And again, feeling the height in your spine, noticing if you start to sink back. If you do, get yourself upright again and see what you can do about engaging through your belly to keep that support as we go. We're gonna go for 2 more here like this. Then meet me with your arms all the way up overhead, and this next one you're just gonna bend your elbows wide and then reach those arms all the way back up. So bending out into your cactus shape and then reaching up. And this one, I want you to think about wide collarbones as you bend those elbows, and then keep those collarbones wide as you reach your arms up towards the sky. And if it's possible, notice how much I'm stretching my hands. See if you can do that too. Just help open everything up after you've been like this for a long time. And we're all guilty of it, not just you. That way I opened this video, that is actually how I sit doing my computer work, so I have to remember it too. Meet me with your cactus arms, stay right there. Now you're gonna close your forearms together and open them wide. So again, just a little attention to your shoulders and your collarbones. I want you to notice if, especially when you open those elbows wide, you start to pop your ribs forward. Let's keep your ribs in their spot so you can really just let your shoulder blades glide on your back body. And likely at this point, your arms are getting a little bit tired. That's okay, try to stick with it. We're gonna do 2 more here like this. And then meet me with your forearms all the way together. Interlace your fingers and notice which thumb is on top. You're gonna glide your elbows up and lower those elbows down. Your shoulders are staying away from your ears. I know you can't see me, but shoulders away from your ears. Squeezing your arms together as much as you can and just really feeling this movement through your scapula on your back body. 2 more. And then whichever thumb is on top, you're gonna go ahead and take that forearm on top. So that forearm is gonna be closest to you. You're gonna wrap your arms around as much as you can. So if you only get 1 wrap, that's cool. If you get 2 wraps, you can hold hands with yourself again. And I just want you to pull your arms up into a stretch this time. So letting that bottom elbow lift the top elbow, drawing your shoulders down away from your ears. You can let your head roll forward if that feels good, or keep it stacked. Unwind your arms, go back to forearms touching, opposite thumb on top. You're gonna do those glides. And again, your arms should be pretty tired at this point. But know that it's all good. Taking a little bit of a break, making sure your thoracic spine is happy. Whew, who knew the little things could be so hard, right? We're gonna go for 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna bring that thumb that was on top, that's now the forearm on top. Wrap your arms as much as you can, and this is just a stretch. So you lift that bottom elbow up, lower your shoulders, breathe into it. Then go ahead and release your arms. One more thing here. We're going to bring your hands behind your head, interlacing your fingers. And with your inhale, you're just going to open up your chest towards the ceiling, really letting your chest, your collarbones, your shoulders be wide. Let your head fall heavy into your hands. Exhale, draw your forearms all the way in and find a little bit of a rounding through your rib cage. So if you, again, look from the sideways view, we're not collapsing all the way forward. Your pelvis is still stacked. Ribs are still over your pelvis. You're just rounding forward from your upper back or your middle upper back. And then you're going to come all the way back up, opening it up, opening up your elbows. So forearms come in by your head, rounding just that thoracic spine. And then inhale to stack yourself all the way up, opening up those elbows. Woo. If you're like me, you'll get a nice crack through your spine. Keep breathing. Keep thinking about shoulders away from your ears. Remember all that work we just did on your collarbones, on your shoulders, still very important. And then maybe this can start to turn into a little bit of a circle action. So forearms in by your head, let your head go over to the right. As you open up towards the ceiling, you'll let your elbows open. You're gonna go over to the left. Your elbows gradually close as you go. You come through the center, and you're gonna keep going here. Keeping both feet heavy on the floor, both sits bones grounded. Last one like this. And then you're just going to reverse that circle. So going over to the left, all the way up and open, all the way over to the right, all the way closed. To the left, open it up, to the right, close it to the front. Last one here, giving yourself that chance to move. And then sit yourself all the way up nice and tall. One more time, reach those arms all the way up towards the ceiling. Feel your legs stretch through your fingers. And then go ahead and let that fall down. Hands into your laps, maybe palms face up. Draw your shoulders down, close your eyes. And just notice if you're able to get that stacking of your spine a little bit gentler and a little bit easier than when we started things. So again, earlobes over shoulders, shoulders over hips, shoulders dropping away from your ears. And take 2 more deep, full breaths here. All the way in through your nose, filling up your ribs with air. Exhaling all the way out through your mouth, feeling that core support re-engage. Last breath like this. Big inhale. And exhale, let it all go. When you're ready, you can flutter your eyes open and get back to work, but maybe sit yourself up a little taller this time when you work and see how long you can stay like that. Come back to this video anytime you need a little reset, and we'll see you soon. This is Pilates People. My name is Cassandra. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good day.